Is it working? Oh, it's not working. It's kind of working. Are we live? Are we good? There we go. Hello again, my most beautiful comments. My radiant friends. I am so sorry. I guess loading a new game onto the computer just kind of made the computer a little bit sad. The computer couldn't handle it. But we're back, we're here, and we're gonna play Mass Effect. Like I was saying, one of my most favorite games. I look forward to sharing it with you. Make sure all my changes I made stuck. Alright, those are good. That is good. Alright, we start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Hello.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright.
Please log in to access your profile.
No.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Alright.
Confirm pre-service history.
So we're trying to figure out our best background before everything went to pieces. This one feels a lot like me. I was also raised space military. We moved around a lot. So, aboard the flotilla. Following your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Yes, we'll just go with this. This feels good. Yeah, this feels good.
Confirm psychological profile.
Alright. I think I went with ruthless once. Cold, calculating, and brutal. Your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option materially, always go see you first. You know, we'll be a little ruthless.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, so this is harder. I don't know if they've made it more universal for these games, for the Legendary Edition. Usually start with Engineer. Biotic Specialist. Creatable implants that can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, disable or destroy enemies. Only wear light armor, specialize in pistols. Combat attack. Specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. My biotic attack. Ah, okay. Typically, they use biotic abilities, attack and biotics and other classes, but at the expense of combat. Oh yeah, okay. Biotic warriors. Weapon, take down opponents, especially in pistols and shotguns, and wear medium armor. Alright, I think I like to go Vanguard. Adept's pretty cool. Sentinel, pretty awesome. You get both biotic and tech abilities. What are you doing, dog? Come on, bud. Lay down, huh? I know. Lucky's sick. It's so sad. You have to hang out with me. That's alright, buddy. Who's a good boy? Alright. So I'm thinking yeah. That was delayed, but we are here. Thinking Vanguard. I think I'm going Vanguard. That Sentinel's cool too. Man, that is hard. It's hard. Vanguard. I've decided. I get to use shotguns. We like shotguns.
Confirm facial identification.
Alright, let's see. Oh, cycle presets. Oh, I had to press the button. Oh, okay. I like the purple hair. We'll start here. Facial structure. Freckles. No freckles. Nothing. I think these are wrinkles. It's hard to tell. I think... I like the freckles. We'll do that. Head. Okay, that's a bit too much. Ears. Oh, you can have big. I mean... Oh, orientation. Oh, okay, you can get really crazy with it. You want cheekbones or no? We'll go with cheekbones. Wow. Whoa. That's terrifying. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear the dogs going crazy back there. They're playing. Hey, hey. Everyone can hear you. Where's your toy, huh? Do you have a chicken or something in here? Oh, I should have brought a chicken. I was gonna get Coke everywhere. Give me that. Hey. I know. I'm Butterfingers. Thanks, buddy. Ah, like a boy. Alright, Doc. I'm gonna let you play with this bottle, as you are born of the garbage. One with the garbage. You're looking at it very intently. Oh, dog distractions. What do you guys do for your dogs? Anything? Everything? Whatever they need, want, or desire? Okay. I'm taking the label off, bud, because you can't be trusted. Oh, did this happen again? Ow. We're just gonna put that down there. Alright. Alright, one bottle. Go get it. Good job, bud. Ah. Happiest dog ever. Alright. See here. I shape. Man. They've really come a long way. I mean, I guess this is fine. Height is fine. Depth, brow depth, iris color. Here we go. Ooh, silver. Oh, purple. We're going with purple. Okay. Jaw is okay. Mouth. Let's see what we got. What about the mouth? If there was one that really stood out, is it that one? Okay, depth. What does that mean? Ah, big full lips. They are a little flat. Mouth height, I mean, I think that's fine. Where it is, it's probably okay. Okay, alright. No shape. I like it. Those heights. Nah, it's fine. Okay, hair. Here we go. Hair color. So we got purple eyes. Ooh, silvery hair. Red hair. Dark purple hair. Ooh. Okay. Huh? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. No. Ooh. Wow. that is a hairstyle. It's very business hair. Ooh, that's good too. I think. I mean, that's kind of winning. Does have a nice line there. Kind of like that on the side. You know, this is good too. Right, brows. Ooh. We want them to also be purple? Yeah. Do we wear makeup in this house? Maybe. Oh, well, yeah. It's kind of... Oh. Kind of gothic. So many options. What kind of mouth do I want to stare at all day? I like this. Oh, eyeshadow color. Ooh. Kind of a blue. I like that. I like that kind of blue color. Alright. We have scar options. I think someone who is ruthless probably has the big scar, right? That one. Right? Yeah. You've gotten into a few fights. You've seen a few things. We finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Yes. This is who I am. For now. Okay, I accept. I confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, auto level off, legendary mode. Defensive for now? Ooh, all. There we go. Subtitles on, everything looks good. Alright.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
You say that.
I'll make the call.
May have gone too far with the cheekbones. 2148, explorers on Mars discover the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. Mysterious artifacts. Civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. Dun dun dun! God.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
I love this game so much.
Relay is hot.
It's so
Acquiring
pretty.
approach
Ah, so good.
vector. All stations secure for transit.
Wow. And I know they like revamped it a little for the legendary, but it's still on its own looks so good.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Relay in 3, 2, 1.
Seeing the Normandy.
Thrusters? Check. Navigation?
Ah,
Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online.
I keep forgetting how big those relays are.
Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story.
Uh-huh.
Only an idiot believes the official story.
I would agree.
Don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay. Whoops. Was that the wrong button? There we go. Funny story. Not story. Funny coinkydink, maybe. Or just an insight into my personality. My controller that I use for all my games is an N7 Xbox controller. Just how much I love the game. Fun fact. That's it. It's a fun fact. Mercy, what are you doing? Huh? I just got your brother settled. What are you up to? Alright, squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Press A to spend a talent point, gain a rank. Okay, alright. Do I have any points? I should. Oh, I have 3. Okay. Alright. This is melee and weapon damage. Okay, are these showing? I guess these are already filled in. When do I get... I have to unlock shotgun, right? Oh, wow, you're really gonna be like that? Okay. Grease biotic. Oh. There we go. We'll see how that goes for now. Journal. Prologue on the Normandy. I gotta speak to Captain Anderson. What?
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the government. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council.
I forgot that they read you the codex. Oh, there's a photo mode now? Wild. Okay, well that's cool. Alright.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
When I first heard Joker's voice, I was shocked that it was Seth Green. Like, I didn't expect them to get someone like him to do the voice.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I did hear you ordering.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you
Think
mean?
the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Let's investigate. Stealth
What do
systems.
you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors.
Mhm.
Cutting-edge technology.
Right.
The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
And everybody's just paranoid.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself.
That would be
You
impressive.
Don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My
Oh.
grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into
See if I
it.
can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. Alright, let's see what we got going on.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in
Ah,
charge.
Chuck
He won't
was?
take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Alright, let's investigate.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They
Uh-huh.
usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians.
Ah.
We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Sounds like my kind of job.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Let's see. I thought I said Nihilus,
What
but
can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution.
Oh.
My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
man, this guy is all torso.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
It's just a
Do your
mystery.
job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
You are.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. Okay. Captain is over there, I think, behind this wall. Is that right? Yes. That is not the captain. That is Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Its mouth kind of moves like a cat. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that, but it does. What is your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's pretty obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
You would think that
A
I
research
would need to
team on
know.
Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
You sound worried.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Nihilus put? I don't remember that.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Alright.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Alright, what we got? Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Tell me more.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I think that's everything. We're ready.
Give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Oh no.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Oh.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh gosh.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Oh, his little flaps move.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Oh, let's see here. Jenkins. Oh, yeah, Jenkins.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
Alright.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Okay.
Smells like smoke and death.
Can I save? Do I need to update my squad right now? Oh, yeah, okay. Barrier is good. First aid is good. And save. New save. New save.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh. I think we're going this way.
Oh God, what happened here?
I think we're good for now. All right. There we go. Oh. What's over there? Those gassy things? Oh! Jenkins!
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Alright. Aw, man.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Not my best moment. Okay. We are playing this a little more ruthless than we normally would. Alright, here we go. Are these things dangerous? I don't think so. Where did Jill? Alright, okay. I don't see any caches yet. Are we hurt? We're a little hurt. Okay. Oh, closer. Good job.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, lots of bodies. Not ideal. Gonna head to the dig site. Okay. Said to do things for the squad. I mean, we're good. Don't think that thing is particularly dangerous. It actually looks really good. They did a good job. Okay. Is he working? It's not doing anything. There it is. There we go, there's that one. Oh. I haven't figured out how to do my bio stuff yet. Anything here? No? Oh, there he is. Okay, alright. It might have been nice. Oh! Just Startled the hell out of me, Ashley. God. Oh, Geth? Oh. Oh, she's got crazy eyes. Is that the last one?
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Take that. Where'd she go? Alright, Ashley.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Give me a status report, Williams.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to the unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Okay.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school.
Mm-hmm.
They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Yeah.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony.
Mm-hmm.
A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon.
It's true.
Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Okay. Alright. So we need to make sure she's leveled up. We'll do auto. Alright, everybody's good. We'll do us a save. Save. Okay. Equipment. It allows you. Alright, so I found. Oh, what did I find? I found an outfit. There we go. Scorpion. Better damage protection. Okay, we'll go ahead and wear that. Okay. We're good.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay. Oh man, I hate these guys. Alright, move to the edge of cover and press. Okay, but like there's nothing to... Okay. Approaching a low object will make you crouch and cover behind it. I think I got him. Okay. Oh, actually was pretty powerful. Alright, I don't think we can raid bodies in this game. Pretty sure that's not a thing. Alright, we will take all. Alright, squad. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. We'll do at 6. Actually, no. No, 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 no. We'll do that. We'll do that for now. Don't know how to do... Ah! There it is. Okay. Okay. Alright. Handy. It's our... Okay.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Oh, hey Dan, how you doing, brother? Let's see here. I almost said buddy, and then I wanted to say brother, and it kind of got mixed together, and it felt weird in my mouth, and I don't know why I told you that, because I think it came out okay, but I just felt like sharing. Any survivors?
Got out of here alive? If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, Ashley.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, Nihilus. Be careful out there, buddy. Yeah. How you doing today? This is... I already opened that. Is there another one? No. I think we're going this way, theoretically?
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Yeah, it does.
Good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh, no. They're already changing colors? Ugh.
Oh god, they're still alive.
They're not alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Where'd it go? Whoa. That was not great. Okay, I can use throw. And I throw. Oh, I see. Okay, I did that wrong. Where are you going? Okay. Is that all of them? I think that was all of them. Okay. Whoop. See what we got going on here. Open the crate. Take all the things. That only had Omnigel. Okay. It goes picking out paints for my Death Company boys. Oh, what are you gonna paint them as?
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Okay. Some locked objects, required decryption. Alright, that's why you have to keep somebody techie on hand. Advance to the central core, use L to move around the ring, A and B to move inward and outward. Avoid the security programs. Let's try it. Oh. Okay. Alright, that wasn't so bad.
Humans.
Oh.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning.
Ah.
Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Alright, Manuel is having a hard time.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
Mostly black and red.
1 second we were gathering.
So they shouldn't take long.
The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Alright, what else you got? Well, yeah, black and red, that should be, you know, yeah, pretty quick. Pretty quick to put on. Nihilus.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What is going
What's
on
wrong
with him?
Your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Manuel is having a hard time, and I could shut him up but I won't.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Yeah, we'll just let him do that. Squad. Auto. Why are you leveling up? You know what? I'll just let it go. Find the beginning. Alright. Be safe. I haven't painted anything in a while. I should probably do that. I do have a lot of free time suddenly. Could probably paint a thing or two. Finish my Minotaur. Start on one of my Kingdom of Death pinups. I wonder if that would get me in trouble. Going this way. I mean, they're not like bad. Nihilus. Ah, the other Turian.
Saren.
Saren? Oh, he's got crazy eyes.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Feels like a lie.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh no.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
It looks like a big bug. Like a cicada or something? I don't know. Oh, we stared too long. Okay. It's kind of weird you can't loot the bodies. Though I don't know, I guess it makes a certain kind of sense, but
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
they're
We
gone.
took care of them.
Don't know about
Things were
safe.
crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Attack
Tell me
details.
everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
It's a weird little hat.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull.
Oh no.
Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Let's try it.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Ooh, it worked.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble.
Just a little
Besides, I'm not a
smuggling,
snitch.
you know, just some light. Alright.
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Powell. His name's Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
Okay, I think that's everything.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Alright, let's look real quick. What do we got? Got a bunch of stuff now. Assault rifle. But I think they use it more than I do. So we'll give him that. Hurricane. Edge pistol. That's it. The heat sink isn't very good. The accuracy is not very good either. Oh, that damage heat sink better. Take that. That's what I meant to do. Alright. Edge. Do that. I already have that on. Lancer. I already have one of those. Okay. What else? Okay, so no mods yet. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Covered. Ooh, combat sensor. Nice. I'll take all. Now we equip. Ooh, Stinger way better. Take that. And then combat sensor. Yes. Do love the combat sensor, not gonna lie. I need to remember to update that. Oh, does he even use it? Okay. Save. Okay. So now that we're ready, souped up, etc. How do I change weapons? I did not mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. Okay. Is it? Aha. Alright. We do that. I don't know if we can actually talk to them now. Nihilus, no.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Oh, is
Wait,
it?
Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Tell me everything.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other.
Oh, those
My
eyes are
friend seemed to
terrible.
relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Ah.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend.
God.
That beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
Mothership?
They killed everyone.
What are you calling that
Everyone.
mothership?
If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes
Oh my
I need
God.
a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
A nap saved his
You
life.
survived because you're lazy?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that, but that's pretty close. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, man, naps. Good for the body and soul,
If you hadn't
apparently.
snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're probably gonna have to think about it there, bud.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My
You-
supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
That's a
shipment
great
of grenades
question.
came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah, hand them over.
Give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Ah, not high enough level for extra stuff. That's fine. Tell me about the ship.
This mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
That's pretty neat. Got some extra grenades out of that. Oh, Nihilus. So sorry, bud. Where did this jaunty music come from? Oh, shit. Ah. You have your weapon? No? Okay. Where'd that come from? I hear it. Bring up the power wheel. Okay. Alright, so let's have Kai use barrier. She can use overkill. I will use warp. Yep. There we go. Use shield boost. Use sabotage. Ah, good. Is there another one? The crossfire. Oh, he's like right there. This is a bad place to hang out. I forget how to run. Nice. I guess this does not count as covered. Is he dead? No. Everybody? It looks like it. Oh, you're right there. Anything else down here? Anybody else down here? No. Yes. What is that? Ah, train controls. Ah, I don't know if I missed anything, but that's okay.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
A little late for that, bud. Oh. Oh. I am not good at this. I'm really not good at any part of these games, but that's okay. It's alright. Oh, I can't save? Fucking rude.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I got 5 minutes. Oh, I hope I'm going the right way. Yep. Come on, guys. Keep them off me. It worked? Yes. Alright. Here's another one. I forget how many there are. Several, I imagine. I think like 5. I think there are 5. Another one up here. All of them? That was all of them. Nice. Anything else over here? No. Ooh, new crates. Do this. Sniper rifles. Ah. Okay, we take all. Save. And let's see if that is any better than what I have on. A little better. No tech biotic protection though. Not sure I like that. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, this is where it gets messy. The beacon. Is there more? No? Yes? Oh, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, I'm gonna take all that. I'm going to sell it, which is fine. Ooh. Okay. The beacon is the thing, right? But first... see if we can get some creds. No evidence leaves many survivors. Honestly, fair. I don't think Saren was thinking about that logically. Ooh, ammo upgrades, yes. Those chem rounds are the best. Alright, coated with toxic damage. Weapons force. We'll do that. And then shotguns. I think the one I have is probably fine. A hammerhead on that though.
Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
What friendlies? What friendlies are here? I mean, I guess there are like 5 friendlies here, but still. Think there's anything else for me to open up and fiddle with? Pretty sure anyway. Nope, that is a dead end. Oh, how does one run? Nope. Fuck that up. Oh, it just explodes on its own. That's kind of nice. I don't know that I always find all those survivors. Used to be, I believe the hacking game was a little bit harder at one point. Still no shields. It's better though. We'll let you wear that. Ah, you look good in blue. Ish. Good-ish. I don't know. I can't believe they moved it without...
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Don't get too close there, Budsky. Oh no. Oh.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Oh dear. Well, not go very well. Ah, Distinguished Service Medal unlocked. Nice. Ooh.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Oh! Oh!
This human must be eliminated.
So angry. Such rage. But man, she is calm, cool, and collected. Damn.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
Ah, I love those purple braids. Man, they look good.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours.
Oh, that's a while.
Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
What about
Where's
the beacon?
the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Not a local
I don't
hospital?
suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities.
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime.
That's fair.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Not a dream, a vision.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh. Captain Anderson.
Oh.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad
Oh,
to
good.
hear. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Ah,
Aye, aye,
privacy.
Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Feel bad about Jenkins. Happened to Williams. Pissed off.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I mean, fair, but how do you not notice something that big moving towards you?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I guess good for now, but I'm pretty sure she has some specious views.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Let's see.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I mean, no, but he probably shouldn't have gone down there, honestly.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad.
Yeah.
Nihilus is dead.
Yep.
The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
None of that was our doing. If you just think about it, it does not make any sense to blame Shepard for that. We couldn't have predicted the Geth showing up. Nihilus was killed by Saren. There are witnesses to this effect, though the fact that he's a smuggler might discredit him a bit. The beacon may be the only thing that's Shepard's fault a little bit. Yeah, we've got nothing to hide.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
No.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here.
Okay.
That's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend.
Yep.
But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
And crazy.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous. And he hates humans.
Hates humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way.
I mean,
don't do anything about it.
Humans
But
are a bit
Saren has allied
parasitic.
himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Yeah, what will we say?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy.
A blight?
This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Yeah, now if we can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I love Joker. He's one of my favorite characters in this series. Let's see what's in here. Anything I can play with? Nope. It's a bunch of medical supplies. Ah, Kaden.
You're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
How are
Things
you
were pretty
holding
rough
up?
down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
You did
I
help.
couldn't have done it without you.
We're
I
Marines.
mean-
We stick together, and I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Jenkins will be
I wish I
missed.
could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that.
Not at all.
Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, sounds like you've been around.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it.
That's fair.
Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
In it for the
Couldn't keep
action.
me out if you tried. Best way to explore the galaxy is behind a cannon.
I heard about Torfin. I bet you had your pick of posts after that. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
I can't
The
say
captain's
yet.
briefing was confidential.
Understood, ma'am. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Alright. Well, he took that well. Dr.
Yes,
Chakwas.
Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Mass Effect? Yes. Yes, we are playing Mass Effect. Well, Dr. Chakwas joined for interesting reasons, but at least she stayed, I guess.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
That's fair.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Well, that's good.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Yes, it is a great game. The Legendary Edition actually looks really good so far. Gave me a bit of trouble. It crashed the stream when I started, which is frustrating, but it's okay.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Whoa.
There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaiden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That is really lucky.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, we've learned so much today. Ah, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Soldiers do die, but...
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Yeah.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
She doesn't.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
It's not true at all. God, I hate Ashley.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Mission failed.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander.
We're right at the beginning. We just finished the shakedown run to Eden Prime. So, Nihilus just died. Saren is a traitor, but nobody knows it yet except us.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
Fucking Ashley's the worst. Oh no, this is the engine room. So I just touched the beacon, yes. It exploded. It was a whole thing. It couldn't contain itself. Door controls. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Nav manual. Nice, nice.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Well, yes, of course. Oh, that goes down. Will it let me touch the map? Nope. One of these. Nope, not on this one, not yet. Joker. Wait, is this one of these? Nope.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ah, this is a wonderful sequence. Look how small we are. Ah, it's amazing.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Damn.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
This guy too.
Sounds like you convinced the Council.
He looks terrible, also.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault.
Nihilus is not our fault, yeah.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
I
Shepard,
don't want
you and the others can
you
meet us at the Citadel Tower,
with your
top level. I'll
pro
make sure you have clearance
Udina
to get in.
propaganda.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Alright. Okay. while we are here, since we just got here, I am going to take a brief break because I need a snack and I think the dog needs to go out. So I will be right back. Bear with me. I appreciate y'all. Oh. Well, that was a bit abrupt. Sorry about that, friends. Chat. Comments. I don't know. Yeah. Figure out how I'm gonna talk to y'all. Anyhoozle, I am back. We are back. Dogs are walked. Snack obtained. I have both a Coke Zero and a pink lemonade. Firing on all cylinders at this moment. Using facilities. Now, I can't say that both dogs did what they're supposed to do, which is frustrating. But it is what it is. We'll probably hear from the second dog later on. It was staring up at me, eager to receive any popcorn that I may misplace. So, hopefully I don't misplace any popcorn, because it's my favorite snack. Alright. Okay, here we go. Follow the arrow.
Big place.
What about you?
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh, see, this is why we don't like Ashley. Did you hear that shit? I am disappointed in you. Ooh, what's in here? What's over here? Watch out. Odd. Let's see here. Captain Henderson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Arcus Road cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we send in a recon team? I think it's easy to miss that one sometimes if you're not a thorough explorer. It's over here. Yes!
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Hello there, human. Sincere apologies.
I love these
but I am here on
guys.
business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong,
You seem
bud?
distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you?
You were not subtle.
This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
So, you have to remember it's been remastered, right? And kind of redone, I think, from what I understand, some parts of it. I would say on this better environment, you know, better computer, better console, whatever. They do look different. They're less gray than I recall. They definitely have more pink in them. I also don't recall their hands being hands. I feel like they were a little more... I don't know. They reminded me of hippos when I saw them the first time. Oh no, of course they wore clothes. They did wear clothes. I do remember that.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Why are you so
You
cranky?
have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Neither do we.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Not veiled at all.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Well,
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
That was weird.
Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Oh, rude.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Wow.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Pleased greeting.
Please,
Human,
greeting.
It's always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Look. I appreciate how they speak. I kinda wish more people spoke like this. Because sometimes I can't tell what a person means.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These EarthClan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I like Kalen.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm.
Oh.
I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly. Within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our
That's fair.
society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Gosh.
What do you do here?
Modestly,
Modestly.
I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
It's true.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Gosh, if everyone spoke like that, we would know what everybody means. These guys. You can't, like, look at them, though, unfortunately. What do you think, chat? If everybody spoke like Elcor, would it be easier? What's over here? Nothing, it's locked. Ah.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports
No.
on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Wow, we're notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Depends on whether or not they can lie about it. That's fair.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Yeah, so they could lie about it. That would definitely defeat the purpose.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
We know that humans are capable of lying, and therefore could be untruthful about their proclamation of emotion. But if Elcor can't lie, that's fair. It doesn't really say whether or not they can lie.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
You have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Nothing? Anything? Let's see, what is over here? A diplomat.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Can I work here too? No talkie. Ah, Elcor.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you. Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
I wonder if they think we're cute like elephants.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
Oh.
Was there something you needed, Commander?
Someone like me.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a
That's
busy
fair.
man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Ah.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad.
That's so many.
But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
That's fair. I can see where that would be frustrating.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Not if he's out of control.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Okay.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Liaising.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
His eyes look so good.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. We're probably not supposed to be here yet, but that's okay. Ooh. Advisory warning. Following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Fellow Biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. You understand us. Fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own world. Come join us. The Hawking Ada cluster? Only as one body can we right the wrongs. Interesting. Okay, so we leveled up. That's what that was. Okay. Definitely want to get to barrier. adrenaline boost, I guess? Okay. Okay. Nice. All right. Okay. We'll go with that. Alright, so we have to go to the tower. We're getting distracted. It's alright. There's so much to see.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
We did see him.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium.
Okay.
The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago.
Wow.
As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
That was not long ago at all.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay. Okay, it says that the tower is that way. Alright. I don't think I can fast travel yet. Or can I? Oh, I can! Nice! Well, that's a cool loading screen. Oh, Garrus!
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Dear Garrus, let me count the ways in which I love you.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Thank you, Garrus. You'll get him next time, buddy. You got this. Maybe. Okay. Can't talk to any of these people, right? Yeah. Just Garrus.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the Council. I think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance. I like the fountain. Very soothing. You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the
Zob, I don't want to talk to you.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
That's true.
What are those, cherry trees?
Got a lot more people here. than I remember. They do look like cherry trees. I wonder if they are.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Man.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions. Commander?
I forget what he was about, but I feel like it was pretty important. Somebody has an exclamation point above their head. Ah, Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Don't jump, Udina. Don't do it. You have so much to live for.
It was a mistake
Welcome
bringing
back.
you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren Anderson? Welcome back, Dan, also.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
There was 2 whole books about how he knows Saren. I know!
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Harkin.
They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
All right,
I
then.
need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren.
Was it
But
a
his
good book,
information won't come
Lucky?
cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up.
That's vile.
I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
That's not ideal. I mean,
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
This is true.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Alright. Well, I guess if you were that kind of person, being a Spectre really does work for you.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Let's see here.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings. Protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Oh.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Huh.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot
Probably.
of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Oh, good.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Wasn't bad. I didn't finish it though. Oh, well, that's fair.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Ah, yes, the extreme measures.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born.
Or
The
trained
Council's always looking
before
for
they get
exceptional
there.
individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They
For
see
years?
something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye.
Oh,
Spectres have a
Merce.
lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Little
Everything
girl.
about them is classified.
You
We don't
expect
even
her,
know how
Mercy?
many there are. The latest Alliance
knew it.
estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen
Excuse
often.
me.
The Council is careful when they select their candidates.
Mm.
But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Barlavon.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail.
Pretty sure he's a
financial
Volus.
genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
It makes sense.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
We have learned so much, and yet nothing at all. Okay. So, it's the council. Guess we will. Did you just? Where's he at? Boy, where'd you go? Oh, there he is.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
What are you hiding about? What did you see? Okay. Maybe he's just grunting. Alright. Let's see here.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
This guy.
What?
Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
There he goes.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why
We're
not?
just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why
are
the
you being
lies?
so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Yeah, why are
What are you doing
this?
with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Alright, so we skip. It's such an easy way to make a few dollars. A few credits.
No, I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an audience. Commander?
He's not ready to talk. I understand. I saw something over there.
Yeah, I'll wait. Doesn't seem like I have much choice.
Alright. Like there was something else over here that I needed to see. Alright. Journal. Scan the Keepers. Alright, we need to investigate Saren. We need to speak to Harkin. So that we can find Garrus, and then we need to see Barlow.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
That's fair.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
They are gelatinous. Experience, 30 credits. More Keepers over here? No? Okay. That's kind of a fun little quest that forces you to run around the Citadel instead of using the fast travel the whole time. Okay.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
So now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Most military hate politics.
Look at that bug thing over there? What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties.
I kind of really like her design.
Rehabilitation.
Tell me more about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Alright.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Okay. Alright, and then council chambers.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
Oh!
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I've been inside the council chambers.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems.
It makes sense.
Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you for the information. Okay, let's look here. Let's map. The bank is where Barlavon is. That makes sense. The Emporium. Was that where the... So Navina. Okay. Consort chambers. Okay. Oh, a Hanar over there.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What is the
Are there
problem?
laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
That's fair.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
The stubborn Jelly. Ah, it's so mean.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium?
The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Alright, let's see. Let's start with the
Who are the
Enkindlers.
Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans.
Ah,
they are the
that's
true
right.
creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Ah.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Ah.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
You know what?
150 credits. This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
You are welcome, Jelly friend.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
Wow.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it, and I will learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Oh, a Metagel. Nice. Where am I? Where are we now? Whoops. Sorry. Sorry, guys. False alarm. Okay, that was the Avena. This is the Transit. Also a ward. Okay. So this is how you get to the wards. Ward locations. Ah. Let's see here. To the embassies. I don't have enough points to do the thing I should have. Should be able to open up new dialogue options. I guess I need to be... Alright. I need more points. Is this the bank? This is the bank.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard.
I am. Good
You were
eye.
at Torfin, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed.
You think you would wear a different
I am
color
a
outfit?
financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now.
Oh.
He used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
A lot of betrayal going on.
Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying
I know the
Citadel
Krogans.
security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master.
Yeah.
Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Interesting.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race. any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines.
Oh?
From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
Tell me about the wards. Like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies.
You imagine?
I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Is it legal?
Sounds pretty shady.
Exactly.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
Okay.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money
tariffs
invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain.
Yeah.
I can keep his personal finances private.
Interesting.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
One can only hope.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's a very odd room for a bank. Like, it's obviously not a bank. The Emporium. Do I have stuff? What do I got? How much? 1340. I thought I had less than that, honestly. Oh, it has two? Interesting. Alright. Let me see. You have the storm. Okay, I'll give you the scimitar. Lancer has already been upgraded. Edge. Damage. Sniper rifle. Okay. Light, medium armor. Oh, nothing there. Oh, yeah, I don't think of anything I need to upgrade. That's good, and that's good. Okay. Alright. Let's go sell the stuff we don't need.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Decadent, eh?
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
Ah.
And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Skip.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's view this. Man, it is expensive. Alright, let's go back. Ah, damn it.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Can I
Would
just
you care to see some of its fantastic
skip
items
the
today?
speech?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's see here. Hardened weave, complex filament, both meiotic. Oh! Network of element 0 micro. Ah, that's handy. How much do they want for that? 700. Caliber barrel. Might do. Can I sell stuff? Yes. Onyx Striker. Caden. Alright, leave that alone. Scan this guy. It's crazy when they make the little sounds. Not a fan. It really makes them sound more bug-like. And well, I imagine they are not actually bugs. Look at this Krogan. Alright, Ashley hummed. What'd you got, Ashley?
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
Right.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars.
The Rachni.
In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries.
That's a long time.
The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Alright.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly
I have a
2,200
charger
years
you
ago,
can have.
explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Ah, yes. I've told you about the genocide of a whole species, but have a pleasant day. The Krogan...
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Oh.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Let's scan this guy.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's
Should
many
have worn my
things to
nice
many
suit.
people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Personal
What do you
questions.
do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
That does sound
I'd like to
interesting.
try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Well, if I needed a massage, that is not gonna work out.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here,
Oh,
Nelina?
that was
I'm one
wrong.
of the
No.
consort's acolytes. Many of the
Skip.
people here today will not see the consort, but they expect
Damn.
to be attended to just
Sorry.
the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Oh.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Alright then.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Just gonna let me go in there with all my weapons? All of them?
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Oh, nice. I like these little dresses. The pink fade is very nice. Alright, here we go. Please don't get me banned. I don't think it's particularly juicy, right? Right, nah.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station.
I've been getting that answer a lot.
But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
But she is not painted.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Kind of like a cat, just kind of
Now I must ask
nuzzling.
you to leave. I have many clients waiting to see me. Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
Alright then.
Big place.
Okay. Oh, it is 8. Okay. We're going to save. Yes. Yes, I would like to do that. And save. It's time for me to go. But never fret. I will be back later. Or tomorrow. I don't know. It depends if I can't sleep, really. Let me see if I can find my Twitch. Do us a little ready. Oh, it doesn't look like there's anybody on right now. You know what?
Hey, it's me, your itchy, flaky scalp.
Can
I crave relief.
Throw it to some D&D. You guys will like it.
3 essential ceramides and unique MIT-free
Yes. Yes. We'll do that. Alright. I just had the thing. There we go. I'm choosing that. Easy. No one will know I was there. But yes. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And, have a good day. Have a good night. We'll see you later.
On is sending a friend to his.